All right, let's see. Is that how you? That's the correct spelling of your name? I'm gonna guess, huh?
Well, they have my middle name as my last name. Jeannie Ann is my first name. Marie is my last name. I mean, Marie is my middle name and Linder is my last name. So they have the Marie Linder as like I was married or
Jeannie, how do they have it on the ticket?
They have it
Here.
Marie. They have it Marie / Linder Jeannie / Ann. I don't know how this is. Well, I don't know.
You have a ticket number?
It's SP 11883321 OT. I believe that's a O.
Okay. He has just Tima Gonzalez. She's on active duty status in the military. Their dog case. I have the son, I have her brother, and I have her father on the line. And I don't know if they're gonna say that that's their dog and they want to take responsibility for it, or they're gonna say that they're going to do. What I will do is I'll put them in a breakout room with Mrs. Fulmer so that she can decipher through that. Okay, Mrs. Fulmer?
You're on there. Is it just getting the license?
I don't know. It's harboring unlicensed dog, failure to vaccinate dog, and a failure to provide leash, responsible person for dog off property. Okay? All right. So Mr. Gonzalez, both Mr. Gonzalez's, I'm gonna put you in a breakout. I wish you get that. Your device. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room so you can discuss what's going on about Mrs. Gonzalez, Mrs. Fatima Gonzalez. Okay.
Okay.
This is a lawyer. You can speak freely. Speak freely with her. This is your lawyer today, okay?
Okay.
Your
All
Honor,
right.
do I have the prosecutor coming in as well?
The prosecutor is here.
Thank you.
Okay.
Join that room, sir.
All this. You want me to write all right? From this paper right here.
Well, yes, because one of them, the one that weren't written on, yes, because the probation that just closed out for the open talks.
Which one?
If it's not on there, then it's not on there.
Okay, because he has 2 open talks.
Does he have 2 opening talks? I didn't see that. One goes back to 2018.
Right, and one is,
And here's another opening talks, motor vehicle passenger.
Because I don't should wait.
That's Mrs. Jeannie Ann Marie Linder. Let's get this case out the way right now. This is the city of Detroit versus Jeannie Ann Marie Linder. Case number SP 1188332. Ma'am, are you here? Are you there?
Yes.
All right, Ms. Linder, here's the situation. And if you need to speak with a lawyer about it, I'll let you do that. But you're charged with open intox passenger, right? There's no reduced plea for this matter. They just expect you to plead guilty to the open intox passenger, and it's going to put 2 points on your license. I can just give you a trial date, and then we can work it out on that date. Is that okay?
That's fine.
All right, let's give you a trial date of November 29th.
Okay.
2021 at 9 a.m.
Okay.
And I don't, do you know if you have any other issues coming in 36th District Court?
No, I don't have any. No.
Do we need to run your license to make sure?
No, I don't have anything.
This is it.
This
Just
is
the
it.
gin and juice. Just the gin and juice, huh?
Yep. No, no, it's not. No, it's
That's
not.
that's what I say. Hey,
That was
deny,
just
deny,
in the-
deny. Until you know, until
I
this
was
is,
in the car. I had nothing to do
I
with
didn't ask you. I didn't want to hear nothing about it. All right, we'll figure that out on the 29th.
Okay.
All right.
Okay.
There's nothing further. Have a great day, man.
So you do the same.
All right. Let's see Mrs. Lewis and Coco. What's Coco been doing? Wasn't Coco though. Coco was a good dog.
She is.
What kind of dog is Coco?
Coco is a pit bull.
Coco been running amok, as they say. This is the city of Detroit versus Taya Tayshawn Lewis, right?
Yes.
V119-42020, V12057720, and V12057820. All three of those are in warrant status. And then V12182921. And then they have another case against, that's 204813171. So you're on House Street, aren't you?
Yes, I am.
All right, so you need to speak with Mrs. Fulmer too. Let's go off the record with Mrs. Lewis momentarily, and let's jump back over to Mr. Gonzalez. Mr. Gonzalez is in the room. We don't have to make a record of this, but what does he want to do?
Your Honor, so what I was able to view a graduation plaque that indicated that Ms. Gonzalez had completed the first platoon. The name of her platoon was Viper, and there was a group photo, and then just another photo.
Well, are you satisfied? I mean that tells me that she's in the military. We were talking about something from active duty status, and I don't know if that's going to satisfy Mr. Goss over here anyway. I was just trying to get those ducks in a row. Did you get any information about, and if you did, obviously you don't have to tell me that, but did you get any information about the status or what they understand about the dog?
No, I haven't spoken with Ms. Lewis, Your Honor. I need a breakout room with Ms. Lewis.
No, I mean, Gonzalez is dogs too.
Oh, okay. I thought the court was just gonna consider missiles. Okay, let me go back. Give me 1 second.
You gotta talk to, you'll have to talk to Goss about that. I'll give you an opportunity.
I understand. That's why I thought he was coming in. That's why I was asking. I would prefer to talk to the prosecutor in the breakout room or in a separate breakout room.
All right, you can go ahead back in there. They're waiting on you.
Okay, thank you.
So the dogs, apparently, she's not here. So we're gonna have.
Somebody got to take responsibility for the dogs, because obviously animal control got caught.
All right,
So that's my concern.
all right.
So if somebody won't take responsibility, I don't even have to write the ticket for the dogs. So if someone's going to take responsibility.
Well, how are they gonna take responsibility?
You don't license.
Huh?
You don't license.
Is that the only, it's 3 tickets?
And without a leash. So if somebody take responsibility to get the license, you get it. Because that's all,
So, Mrs. Lewis, do you have your vaccination records for Coco?
Yes, I have the vaccination certificate right here. I have their shot records and everything right here. And actually, they had the dog mixed up. It wasn't Coco, it was my
I don't
dog.
want to get into all that.
I just wanted to say he is no longer with us. That's all. But
So Coco's gone now, huh?
they had the dogs mixed up. It was my dog Chief, and he's no longer here. Yes. Yes, Coco's
I'm
gone.
talking about Coco. I'm talking about Coco. Let's talk about Coco.
That's the one too.
That's the one we're talking. So what you're saying is that it wasn't Coco, it was Chief, and Chief is dead.
Yes.
So you know how that's gonna go.
Coco got the ticket.
We need a trial date, and you need to bring Coco into court here.
Did she get a license? Did she get?
She got a license.
No, she said she got a vaccine.
No, so it doesn't. She says, did you go get a dog license from the city of Detroit?
They gave me when I went to the animal control, they gave me a certificate for the vaccination to show the ownership and owner information. And then they gave me paperwork for all the rabies shots and showing that everything they got were up to date.
Did you understand my question?
Can you repeat it for me, please?
Yes. Did you get a dog license from the city of Detroit?
No, I thought this was the dog stated for the dog license.
$10 to get a dog license.
$10 to get a dog license. You gotta
That's what
get
I
the
paid for this.
That's great.
You gotta get the shots to get the dog license. Can you
They
get the
got
dog?
They got the shots.
But City of Detroit. City of
You
Detroit.
can go to the Humane Society and get the dog license?
She had to go to the City of Detroit Animal Control to get the dog license.
All right, so
I went
Here's
to,
what-
I'm sorry, I'm not trying to interrupt, but I did go to animal control. If you can see my paper, it's on here.
you are trying to interrupt. Go
I
ahead.
just wanted to make it clear. But I did actually go to animal control. I did pay the $10. When I paid the $10, they told me I was making sure because I knew I was going to need the license. They told me that this was stating that I will be good and for my ownership for my dogs with this rabies vaccination certificate.
We'll deal with that in a second. Okay.
Okay.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Antonio Gonzalez, who's still in the room. Did you had an opportunity to speak with him, Ms. Fulmer?
I did, Your Honor. So they still have the dog, and there were. Well, do I need to discuss this with the prosecutor, Your Honor, or you want
No,
me to just take it on?
here's gonna be the deal you can let them know, is that the prosecutor wants them to bring proof of the vaccination and a dog license.
He
back.
has the vaccination record now. He does not
And
have
does
a
he
dog.
have a dog license?
He does not have a dog license right now. Perhaps
Where
if
does
we can.
That dog license. City of Detroit Animal Control needs to pay $10 to get that dog license. And according to the prosecutor, if he does that and comes back to the court with that proof, then they'll dismiss the tickets.
Okay, all right. I did instruct them on how to get the dog license. So for some reason, they had a misconception about the vet being involved in that. And so.
Well, the vet would have to give them the rabies shots or something like that. They got to take that vet record to the city of Detroit, the animal control, the dog license.
Right.
So let's tell them that we're going to give them a pretrial date of November 29th.
Okay.
And that pretrial date, they will have all of that stuff there, and there'll be then they'll dismiss the case if they bring that stuff.
Okay, very well. Is he all set from there, or is the court going to pull him back in, Judge?
Just pull him back in, and we'll make sure he has that information on the court.
Very well.
Yeah, the City of Detroit gives the actual license. So, I don't know.
You're gonna be in the same situation, Ms. Lewis. Sounds like.
Okay. But I do have a question for you while we're
What's
here.
your, ma'am?
Now, you said for the actual license, you had to go to Detroit Animal Control, correct?
Right.
Once you get the shots. But that's where actually I took my dogs too to get the shots. And this
Well, they
is
should have, why don't you email me what you have?
let me see.
I'm gonna send my email address in the chat, and you email it to me, please.
Okay.
So we can probably get this taken care of today. If you have the proper documentation. You get that chat with the email address?
Where does it send to?
In the chat down there at the bottom, you hit the chat button.
No, I don't see the email. I just see the participant.
I'm gonna send it to you again. I'm gonna send it to you again. You should see that chat thing populate, and there should be some a red thing to pop up over the chat.
All right, it did it that time. I see it down here. Oh wait, it disappeared when I tried to save it.
You want me to send it one more time now?
Yeah.
If you can take a screenshot of it, it would.
That's what I was I was trying to do. Wait, my whole Zoom just went off. All right, can you do it one more time for me? My whole screen had shut off. Couldn't see anything.
You got a pen on you, ma'am?
Yes.
SEAN, period. PERKINS at 36districtcourt.org.
All right.
What happened to Chief?
I went outside one day and he was on his leash and he was like foaming from the mouth. So actually, I don't know if he got a hose or something or anything. I don't know.
Was Chief your dog?
Yes.
So you didn't have the dog vaccinated. Did you have proof of vaccination on that day?
Which day are we talking about in particular? Well, I got him vaccinated. It's dated.
All right, hold on a second. Let's go back on the record and let's get rid of the Gonzalez. So you get your paperwork together. We're back on the record with Gonzalez, Fatima Gonzalez. Let the record reflect that we don't have Fatima Gonzalez here at this time. We have Antonio Gonzalez. Lock your phone for lock your until I call your name because you're giving that feedback. We have both Gonzalez's here, the father Gonzalez and the son Gonzalez, and that would be the father to Fatima Gonzalez and the brother to Fatima Gonzalez, and they're here on behalf of Mrs. Fatima Gonzalez, who apparently is in active duty in the military.
That's correct, Your Honor. May I just state for the record, Allison Palmer-Payne on behalf of Fatima Gonzalez. I've had the opportunity to speak with my client's family, as my client is on active duty in the military and Army, and I have been satisfied with verification to that extent that she completed basic training in August 6, 2021. Your Honor, currently the family has the dog. It's a German Shepherd. They do have vaccination documentation. They will obtain a dog license. I have given them information from the City of Detroit website on how to obtain the dog license, the cost, where to go, and who to call. They are aware that they are to return for a pretrial on November the 29th at 8:30 a.m., and they will have that documentation. Is that correct, Mr. Gonzalez?
Yes, that is correct.
Thank you. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Appreciate your assistance. Tell your sister be safe, and we appreciate her service, okay?
All right, thank you.
All right. If there's nothing further, I'll see you on the 29th.
Okay.
All right.
So
Now,
we leave this courtroom, right?
say that again?
So we leave this courtroom and come back the 29th, correct?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, all right. Thank you. Have a nice day.
Be safe. Be safe.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, now, let's go back on the record with Mrs. Lewis and Coco. So apparently, Mrs. Lewis has 3 charges of dog at large, and 1 charge of no dog license, and the other charge of not vaccinated. I'm going to allow you to speak with the lawyer, because every time I speak with you, ma'am, the story gets just more and more convoluted. The one ticket, and let's see, all of these tickets. Okay, let's see, we have. 1 ticket was written on 3/29/2021. That's
Which
failure.
ticket is that? Which ticket is that, Your Honor? Which ticket was
That's B 121-829.
Nine two one.
121-82921, yes. That was 3/29/2021. There was another ticket, and this is the 204813171. That was written on 8/11/2020. So the first ticket says, the first one I call on 3/29/2021, it says failure to provide leash and or responsible person for a dog off owner's property. And it says Coco was running loose down the street. That's what that ticket alleges. On the other one that I just read, on 8/11/2020, this says dog not leashed public. Then it says at the remarks section, pit bull got out of yard, charged at neighbors. It doesn't give a name, whether that was Coco or Chief, we don't know. But we do know now that Mrs. Lewis was the owner of both Coco and Chief. At least that's what I'm led to believe. Then there's another ticket written on 6/30/2020 at the 820 at the house address, and it says harboring an unlicensed dog, and it's got in quotation marks, Chief.
They
Okay,
had the
that's-
dog.
Well, no, Ms. Lewis, let me handle this. Okay, Your Honor, these are all allegations right now.
I understand that. I'm giving you what the allegations say, so you can, when you go into the breakout room, you can speak with her about it, and then y'all
Yes,
can just see it for all this stuff out.
I understand, because I'm only looking at one ticket, Judge, and that's the
I
ticket
know.
ending in, okay.
That's on 6/30/2020. On the same day, they say failure to vaccinate dog for rabies and provide proof of vaccination against rabies, in quotation marks, chief. And that would be ticket 1205780. Then, lastly, there's a ticket written on 8/25/2020, and that's V119420. And that ticket says failure to provide leash and or responsible person for a dog off owner's property. So essentially, it seems like her dogs are escape artists. So, and they charged some people, and they didn't get vaccinated. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room, all right?
Thank you, Anna.
Join that room, please, Mrs. Lewis.
Okay.
All right, let's pass that matter. Let's go to Mr. Gooden, who's been waiting patiently.
Sorry, yeah, we're gonna pass Ms. Lewis for the moment, is that what you said?
No, I'm gonna just talk to Mr. Gooden. And did you have a chance to speak to Mr. Gooden, did you?
No.
Okay, well, go ahead. You take care of Mrs. Lewis, and I'm gonna speak to Mr. Gooden about his offer, and I'll recite that to you when you get back.
Thank you, Judge. Is that room 2, breakout room 2 for Ms. Lewis?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
thank you.
All right. Okay, Mr. Lewis, apparently you had another open intox that I didn't see that's open right now. You were alleged to be the passenger in that instance. So, are you working, sir? You gotta unmute yourself.
You talking to me?
Yeah, are you working?
Yes.
Are you working a decent amount of hours?
Yes.
So here it is.
Tell Jamar don't say nothing.
5, 6 matters. You got 6 open cases. You plead to 2 of them. I'll charge you $240 a piece. That's $480. And then we'll dismiss all the rest of it.
Okay.
4 points.
Two open intox.
Although one open intox was a long time ago, so he's down with that.
Oh.
That's why I said 2, because it's written here as 3, but one of them is already, it's closed out. I don't know why.
I was just concerned. I didn't want.
Yeah, I don't know why it was closed out. So that's gonna be 2 points on your license. That's gonna be, a situation where you have a failure to display a valid driver's license. That's gonna be another abstract offense. So that's gonna trigger a automatic 30-day suspension, but these tickets are all relatively new in the sense that they happened either this year or last year. So again, two misdemeanors, $480 for the total, and the other matters will be dismissed. What would you like to do, sir? I can put you in a breakout room with Mrs. Fulmer so you could talk the matters over with her, or I can give you a trial date in all the matters, but you don't have to make a decision until you talk to Mrs. Fulmer. But if you know you want to just take that deal, then you can have that deal right now.
Yes, I would like to take the deal.
All right, you want to speak to Mrs. Fulmer, just so you can talk to a lawyer about it right quick?
Yes.
All right, it's only gonna take another minute. You've been waiting. Might as well talk it over with a lawyer before you get into something.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Let's pass Mr. Gooden's matter and let's go back on the record with Mrs. Lewis. Where are we at, Mrs. Fulmer?
Your Honor, if my client would be allowed to obtain very clear, unequivocal verification of the dog license itself. She has some verification, but we can't quite make out the numbers. She has shot records for both, but not a license for both that we can see. If the court would allow her an adjourned pretrial date of November 29th at 8:30, then she would be able to provide that information to the court.
Okay, and I have no problem doing that. But it would have probably helped if she came back with the court, and I don't know how she would do it unless she has it now, with proof that Chief is gone. Did you have a funeral for Chief, Miss Lewis?
I buried him. I did. I didn't have a funeral, but yes, he's buried.
Oh, so it's nothing to say, documentation to say that he's actually gone, huh?
No.
Okay. Well, I'll give you another pretrial date. That'll cover that should cover the vaccination things and the shot things, but we still have 3 open dog at large cases. So we'll deal with those on the 29th. How about that?
Okay. Now, for that, do I have to come in? Because you say there's a warrant, or will I just boom back in?
We're gonna recall the warrant. We're gonna enter a not guilty plea on your behalf, and we're gonna give you a $0 bond.
Okay.
All right, and then we'll give you a pretrial date of November 29th, 2021 at 8:30 a.m. And you're gonna bring dog license.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
And we'll deal with the other cases on that at that date and time. Okay.
Okay.
In the meantime, make sure Coco stays secure so they don't give you another ticket.
Yes, I have cameras now and different leash for them. So she hasn't.
A camera's not gonna keep you secure.
No, that's so I keep an eye on them though, so I can make sure as well. So.
All right, great.
Definitely.
All right, have a great day, ma'am.
Okay, thanks. You as well.
Thank you.
Nice. So, Mrs. Fulmer, Mr. Gooden, who's been waiting patiently here, and he has, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 cases. And I just wanted him to speak with you just to make sure he has an opportunity to talk with a lawyer. And his offer here is to plead to 1 open intox passenger and 1 failure to display. I gave him and then dismiss all the rest of the matters. So you can actually.
Can you tell me what those are, Judge? Because I only see an unregistered motor vehicle on the docket sheet.
Yes. All right. So he has open right now. He has the unregistered motor vehicle. Let me make sure that is. Let's see what that is. That's the 217-268-431 case. He also has a driver's license suspended, that's 205-05-8641. Then he also has another driving while license suspended, and no insurance misdemeanor, that's SP 1157001, counts 1 and counts 2. Then he has an open intox passenger, SP 12099-601. And then he has a operator's license not on person, an SX 35605741. So that's the extent of everything.
Thank you, Your Honor. No registration, 2 driving while license suspended, no insurance, open intox passenger, and no ops. And the offer is failure to display and open intox passenger. Is that under a delayed sentence, Your Honor?
Counsel, for the open intox passenger, is that under delayed sentence? Can he get that under delayed sentence? The problem with that is, I don't think that would matter, because even if the court was willing to, if the city attorney was willing to give it to him under delayed, then it's still gonna affect his driving, 2 points on his driving record.
Well, as long as you're not.
He said no anyway. He said no anyway, so that doesn't matter.
Okay, I'll speak with my client, Your Honor. And what year are these tickets from?
Yeah, that's what I looked at. They're really relatively new, 2021 and 2020 tickets. So I looked at that already for him.
Okay, very well. Thank you.
One is a 2019, that state case, no ops, and he paid or related, or he paid or got it dismissed, or one of them related. And then the other one is 2020, so it's relatively new.
Very well. Thank you, Your Honor. I'm ready to speak with my client. Are we going into breakout room?
You can always let him know he's got a right to a trial. Thank you. Join that room, Mr. Gooden, please. That's the last one. I went home. See, I make corned beef on Saturday, so we had some left over, but I couldn't eat it a sandwich because my wife's got me on this strict diet. So we went to the store and I got some keto bread. I could eat a sandwich. Yeah, didn't taste any different.
Yeah, I don't even know what it is. You just give it to read. When you start putting that, my mind just, it tastes good. Just turn on.
You gotta have an open mind.
I'm surprised. Tell me after the fact.
Yeah. My dad did me that one time. One time he knows how much I love barbecue ribs. And we always used to go get them all the time together. So one time he had some on the stove. I was like, "You got these ribs?" He's like, "Yeah." I said, "Can I get some?" He said, "Yeah." And after I ate them all up, he looked at me. He's like, "You like those ribs?" I said, "Yeah, I like them." He said, "You know what that was?" "Yeah, barbecue." He said, "No, it was goat ribs." I wish I'd known to this day whether he was joking me or not, but he took it. I was like, "Oh, man."
That's a good one. I don't know. Yeah.
So he's from down south, huh?
No, he's not from down south. He's king and open.
So his parents from down south? When did he get gold? Real, no, that's something different.
I don't know if they were gold or not. That's how he used to always. Yeah. So I told you, I don't know well, I'll never know
But
because
it's
he's
got
been
a
gone for a
gamey
long
taste.
time.
You would have known because it's got a real gamey taste to it.
Goat ribs do?
Yeah, goat and lamb.
Oh.
You can almost smell it when you try to eat them. You gotta really fix them up good so you can taste it or
He
smell
said
it.
it was goat ribs, no. All right. Get a chance to speak with Mrs. Fulmer or Mr. Gooden?
Yes.
All right, Mrs. Fulmer, I'll give you an opportunity to speak with your client. What's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client wishes to avail himself of the offer.
Can you raise your right hand, sir? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Gooden?
Yeah.
All right, so, Mr. Gooden, you understand you have a right to a trial in all these matters?
Yes.
You understand by taking this offer, you're gonna give that trial right up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Okay, Mr. Gooden, let me draw your attention to February 22nd, 2021 at 8:25 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of Kentucky and Chippewa Street. Mr. Gooden, did you have an occasion to be pulled over by the Detroit police on that day?
Yeah.
And on that day, were you asked to produce a valid driver's license?
Yes.
And you couldn't do so on that day, could you, sir?
No.
Okay, sir, and why is that?
Because I didn't have my license.
All right. And you didn't have your license because the license was suspended?
Yes.
All right, very well. I'm going to accept your plea to the amended count of failure to display a valid driver's license. And I'm going to fine you $240 for that. Sir, let me draw your attention to June 16th, 2021 at around 1:12 a.m. That would be about the time you rolling in the car with some alcohol, wouldn't it? Were you in the city of Detroit, in the area of Riopelle and Emory Street? Sir, did you have an occasion to come in contact with the Detroit police on that day?
Yes.
And were you a passenger in a motor vehicle on that day?
Yes.
And did you have some alcohol in that car?
Yes.
And what was the alcohol in?
In a liquor bottle.
Was that liquor bottle open, sir?
Yes.
All right. Was some liquor in the bottle?
Not that much.
What kind of liquor?
Some Remy.
Good stuff.
Satisfied,
All right.
Your Honor.
Satisfied? I'm satisfied. All right. I'm going to find you guilty of open intox passenger. I'm going to fine you $240 on that. Both of them are misdemeanors. Both of them abstract to the Secretary of State. The failure to display is going to trigger a 30-day suspension, and the open intox passenger is going to give you 2 points on your license. With stipulation of proper cause, I will dismiss all the other matters.
We stipulate.
Okay, Mr. Gooden, when can you pay, sir? Well, let me say this. I'm gonna waive the warrant fees. And I think you only have one warrant fee, and well, I'll waive 2 of the warrant fees because it's 2 warrant fees. You're gonna have to pay the reinstatement fees, sir. but that's not gonna be a part of this today. All I'm concerned about is the 480. And how long did you say you needed to pay?
30 days.
All right, Mr. Gooden, I'm gonna set you out till September 16th, 2021. If you find yourself in the predicament, sir, that you haven't gotten that paid in 30 days, you need to zoom back in on the 16th and see if the court can find you some more time, because I don't want this to be a situation that adds a lot of extra penalties and fees because you couldn't pay, okay?
Okay.
All right, anything further, Mr. Gooden?
Thank you. And I just want to know, how much money was it total paid in full?
480 is gonna take care of that today. But keep in mind that you have two $45 reinstatement fees, so it'd be another, well, you got 3 reinstatement fees, because one of the cases has a reinstatement fee on it that's closed, but it has a reinstatement fee on it. So you'll have 3 reinstatement fees of $45 a piece, so an extra $135 after the 480 will get you completely clear here in the 36th District Court. And if you don't have anything in other jurisdictions, you should be able to approach the Secretary of State about a license.
Okay.
All right, any further questions, sir?
No, sir. Thank you.
All right,
Do you
thank
know
you
how
very
to
much.
pay? I'm sorry. Sir, do you know how to pay your fee? Do you know
Yes.
how to?
Yes, I was gonna walk.
Mr.
I was gonna
Gooden?
go in. Yes, I was gonna go in 36th District and pay.
Okay, you coming down? Okay, very well.
Yeah, that's.
Okay, just wanted to make sure. Thank
Do you
you.
have bond money or anything? No bond or anything, so. All right, Mr. Gooden, if there's nothing further, sir, you have a very good day and be safe, all right?
Okay. Thank you, Your Honor. You too.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Mrs. Fulmer, that pretty much will conclude the day.
Wonderful. That's a good day. Thank you so much, Your Honor.
Thank you very much as well. We'll see you
I'll-
soon, hopefully.
Okay. All right. Always a pleasure. Be safe and healthy, you and your staff.
You as well.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
All right, Mrs. Williams, Law, you as well. That will end it for us today, okay?
All right, see you in the morning.
All right, bright and early, God willing.
God willing. You guys
All
have a
right.
good day.
Okay, bye-bye.
Have a good day.